Let's change topics real quick. So the question people are always asking is, what's the moonshot, right? What's your favorite project, right? So we actually have a special announcement to make to your audiences as well. We're launching the Token Metrics Moonshot Contest.
Ooh.
So let me actually pull up my screen here, and we're giving away money. So
and Token Metrics is 25% off right now, right?
Yes.
Go to
Well,
the link below and smash
soon.
that up.
Coming soon, right? But anyway,
use my link. Everybody use my link. It's down below. It's tm.bitboy.live. Use that. Use that.
Can you guys view my screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we're announcing this contest, and we're giving away $1,000 in a week and a free Token Metrics account to the person who can pick the best coin that's going to do the best ROI in the next 1 week. So this goes out to you guys, to anybody in the crypto sphere, and this is how you partake, right? So pick a top 100 market cap coin, mention that coin, tag Token Metrics Inc. on Twitter, tag the project, and use the hashtag Token Metrics. And on the next live stream, we'll give away $1,000. That's USD.
All in.
Right? Plus a free Token Metrics account. So I think let's get the prediction started. What do you guys think? What project do you think will do best in the next 1 week?
I would have to look that up.
Coach K? Bill?
Are we gonna go with coins that are out or ones that are launching?
Coins inside the top 100 market cap.
I'm gonna throw one out there.
Inside the top 100.
I'm going synthetics.
Oh,
I'm going DeFi. I'm going top blue chip DeFi. The one that hasn't really seemed to get the same momentum yet that Aave has and Compound had and things like that. So I think synthetics. Also, Token Metrics had them a 99.9% a couple weeks ago. So just saying.
I also do own SNX as well. Good pick. Go ahead.
I am going to say Quant because it's the most down in the past 7 days. So that's a good
good strategy.
Good strategy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Rose. I'm going with Rose for the next 7 days.
That's Ocean. I mean, not Ocean, but something. The blockchain project, right?
Sponsored by Bang now.
Yes. Look at it.
No, they said I wasn't bangable.
Are you? Yeah. It's good.
Wait, how'd they pick the name Rose? That makes no sense. But
I have no idea.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because their shit don't stink. Their shit coin don't stink.
Because everything's coming up
Network.
flowers.
They're based out of the US. They have tons of partnerships, and I just think that they're starting to move, but they haven't really had that big move yet. And I think Rose is going to be the one that's going to just crack it and start moving really, really quickly. Yeah. So that's my guess.
How about prediction. You, Bill? What's your prediction?
All right. Well, my number one was synthetics, but that's taken. So I'll go Dash.
Ooh, I like Dash too. That's a good one. I like.
I mean, if you look at the chart and you look where that came from, I mean, that was a $600 coin or $400 coin at one point.
Wait, it was more than that, wasn't it? It was a lot more than that.
It was a lot more than that.
One time.
Right.
Yeah.
And people are using that as money. I mean,
yeah.
Right. So
I like Dash. I had Amanda B. Johnson on my channel. She's great. Yeah. Also, can I just throw it like a side thing here? This is one that I don't know much about, but I really want to learn about. And 3 Commas just sent me an email about them, and I just noticed them on the top 100. A sneaky one, Avalanche. You guys check that.
Yeah,
brand new.
Labs.
Yeah, brand new. Check that one out. Avalanche.
All right, so I'll actually pick one. I'm going for Blockstack.
Love Blockstack.
So I know they're launching their new blockchain 2.0. Plus, we also have an interview coming up with the CEO tomorrow. So everybody on our channel, check it out with Munip Ali. So I think they're going on a big marketing sprint in the next week or two, maybe even the whole month. So I think that should do pretty well.
What about top altcoin for the bull run? I have one.
Go ahead.
I'll start. Okay, so I was just looking into Stellar, and I'm not real big on XRP, but Stellar, I saw they're trying to become like the main blockchain for these central bank digital currencies. And it seems like every central bank is trying to come up with their own digital currency. Stellar wants to be the altcoin positioned for that. And so I think potentially because we could be heading towards this central bank digital currency thing, Stellar could potentially be one of the top performing altcoins.
Right. Tezos is rumored to be like the test net for the digital euro.
Yeah.
And I agree that somewhere somebody's going to pick one of these underused blockchains, maybe EOS, you know, these guys who did the build it and they will come.
Yo, how cool would it be if they chose Dogecoin?
TikTok would love it. I know that. TikTok loves Dogecoin.
It makes a lot of really good gains.
It does. I had somebody made a comment on his TikTok video I did about Dogecoin. They're like, what kind of idiot would put money into a coin about a dog? And I was like, well, I mean, the people that put money into it made a lot of money,
crypto.
you know? I mean, welcome to crypto.
Welcome to crypto.
Yeah. It's amazing. I tell you guys, it's like amazing to me the secret knowledge that you have if you watch crypto YouTube. Like the general public, 99.9% of people, they don't know anything about what we know. And it's just so amazing when you talk to people and you see these comments that people make on, you know, social media that, you know, aren't into crypto. And it's like I explain this to people all the time about like the Bitcoin cycles and like why we know we're at the beginning, not at the end. It's like your average person just has no clue about any of this. It's so fun. Makes me feel like a wise man.
So lots of
It
people
would
in
have been
the
nice
comments.
to know all this stuff in 2017.
It would have been. But we were too busy watching people like you, and you were screwing us over, Randall.
You look at top Google
XRP,
searches for 2020,
EOS.
Bitcoin and crypto doesn't show up once.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow.
Retail's not in yet.
No,
It's
not
really
at all.
just institutions. These guys. I mean, I've had a few. They're starting to come in. I've had a few, but in general, they're not really in yet. They're coming in slowly. They're slowly filtering in.
The retail people that are coming in are the ones who are coming. They're coming for what I said earlier. They're starting to realize, like, wait, they're talking about $7 trillion in stimulus for 2021. That doesn't. Yeah, that's the number they're floating around.
They
for the whole
already
year.
printed 25% of the money supply ever.
Yes, if they do 7 trillion,
This
it will
year.
be like almost 50%. You know,
So this year and next year, 50% of all the money ever.
so
I don't
smart
think the
people
average-
are seeing
yeah.
that.
I don't think the average person understands that, like, your money you have in the bank right now, if you print 25% more supply of money, it is now worth pretty much 25% less. So now you have to go to buy the store. You have to go to the store, buy milk or eggs. That's going to end up being 25% more. And
Yeah, and you got to see these commodity prices, like the commodity charts.
Absolutely.
Oil,
Everything.
gold, beans, CRB index.
Mhm.
I mean, commodity up, dollar lower. I mean, it's like right out of your freshman economics textbooks, and people aren't going to get it.
I just
By
love
the time
overlay
people
of-
figure out that they need to hedge via PayPal, you know, Litecoin's going to be at 300.
Which is why you should start
you're gonna
buying
see this
Pokemon
hedge on a chart too.
Pokemon
Like the
cards, yeah.
DXY
Or
keeps
BitBoy
going
and-
down, Bitcoin keeps going up, and people are asking me, why does that happen? And I'm like, well, if you're printing more money and Bitcoin can't be printed, why do you think that's a divergence that's starting to happen? And then they're like, well, the stock market's going up. I'm like, yeah, because people get value from the stock market from their dollars because they're putting it into something that's worth something, you know. And they're just like, it's like people are starting to clue into that.
Yeah.
They have to be educated. If you just tell them like, oh yeah, this is how it is, they're like, okay. And then they just go about their day. So like I had this long conversation with my mom this weekend. I was like, Mom, just buy a little bit. I told you at $3,500 to buy just one Bitcoin and you'd be up this much. And she was like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, like you didn't listen now. Like now maybe you want to wait for it to retrace, but it might not happen. So put $100 in, $500 in, just start somewhere, because once you see that go up, then you're good. Go love.